Hey everyone, welcome. It's so good to have you here joining me as we explore a topic that's incredibly important for every dog owner. We all lead busy lives, and there are times when our beloved canine companions have to stay home alone. It's in these moments that our preparation, our understanding, and our calm, assertive energy truly make a difference. Knowing what to do is essential, but today, we're focusing on what not to do. Avoiding common mistakes isn't just about preventing a mess. It's about ensuring your dog's safety, their well-being, and their peace of mind. It's about maintaining that beautiful balance in their lives, even when you're not physically present. Leaving your dog alone doesn't have to be a source of anxiety for you or for them. It's about creating an environment of security and trust. Many common problems, from destructive behavior to accidents, even serious health risks, can be avoided if we, as pack leaders, take the right precautions. It's our responsibility to understand their world, their instincts, and their needs. This understanding allows us to set them up for success, to feel calm and relaxed while we are away, knowing they are safe and content. This isn't just about rules, it's about a deeper connection and respect for these amazing animals who share our lives. Today, we're going to walk through 5 crucial mistakes that many well-meaning owners make, often without realizing the potential consequences. We'll talk about the dangers of accessible, harmful foods, the absolute necessity of constant water access, the problems with overly confined spaces, the often overlooked need for mental stimulation, and the potential issues when leaving multiple pets unsupervised. By understanding these pitfalls, you can transform your dog's alone time from a period of potential stress into a peaceful interlude. So, let's get started on this journey to becoming even better pack leaders for our dogs. The first mistake, and it's a big one, is leaving harmful foods accessible to your dog when you're not home. Dogs explore the world with their noses and mouths. If something smells interesting, they're likely to investigate it, and that investigation often involves tasting. What might be a harmless treat for us can be incredibly dangerous, even fatal for them. It's our job, as their protectors, to ensure their environment is free from these hidden culinary threats. Many common human foods are toxic to dogs. Chocolate, especially dark chocolate, contains theobromine, which dogs metabolize much slower than humans, leading to potential heart problems, tremors, seizures, and worse. Grapes and raisins can cause sudden kidney failure. Onions and garlic in all their forms can damage red blood cells, leading to anemia. Xylitol, an artificial sweetener found in sugar-free gum, candies, baked goods, and even some peanut butters, is extremely toxic, causing a rapid release of insulin and a life-threatening drop in blood sugar. Your dog doesn't understand these complex biochemical reactions. They only understand that something is within reach. Perhaps they're a little bored, a little anxious, or just plain curious. That bag of trail mix left on the sofa, the leftover pizza in a box on the floor, the bowl of candy on the low table, these are all invitations for trouble. It's not about them being bad dogs, it's about them being dogs, acting on their natural instincts in an environment we haven't fully secured. Trash cans are a treasure trove for a curious canine. That chicken bone you threw away, the coffee grounds, the moldy bread, these can all pose significant risks, from choking hazards and internal blockages to food poisoning. A secure, dog-proof trash can isn't a luxury, it's a necessity, especially when your dog is unsupervised. Countersurfing is another common issue. Some dogs are incredibly agile and determined when they smell something enticing up high. Leaving bread to cool, a plate of cookies, or even a bowl of fruit on the counter can be an irresistible challenge. The best approach is to ensure all food items are stored away, out of sight and out of reach, in secure cupboards, the refrigerator, or a well-latched pantry. This isn't just about when you leave for hours, it's even for those short trips out. Consistency is key to their safety. We also need to be incredibly careful with medications, both human and pet. A dropped pill, a bottle left on a nightstand, these can be deadly. Dogs might be attracted to the sweet coating on some pills or simply ingest them out of curiosity. Always store medications in high, secure cabinets far from any possibility of your dog accessing them. The consequences of accidental ingestion can be devastating, leading to emergency vet visits, prolonged illness, and immense stress for both you and your beloved dog. By taking the time to thoroughly dog-proof your home, especially areas where food is stored or consumed, you are demonstrating the ultimate act of care and responsibility. You are creating a safe haven for them. This proactive approach is part of fulfilling your role as a calm, assertive pack leader, It's about setting clear boundaries not through punishment but through managing the environment. The second critical mistake we must avoid is leaving our dogs without access to fresh, clean water. Water is the essence of life. Dogs depend on it for every bodily function. Dehydration can set in quickly, leading to serious health risks. Always ensure your dog has access to fresh, clean water. Chapter 3. The Perils of Tight Quarters. Understanding Confinement and Canine Comfort. The third mistake we need to discuss is leaving your dog in an overly confined space for too long. Now, I'm a big believer in the den concept. Dogs are naturally den animals, and a crate, when used correctly, can be a wonderful tool, a safe, secure space for your dog. However, there's a crucial difference between a comfortable den and restrictive confinement that causes distress. It's all about balance and understanding the dog's perspective. When a dog is left in a space that is too small for an extended period, it can lead to a host of problems. Physically, they can become stiff and uncomfortable if they can't stand up, turn around easily, and stretch out. Imagine being stuck in a cramped airline seat for hours on end. It's not pleasant, and it's certainly not healthy. Dogs need the freedom to adjust their position for comfort, just like we do. Crate training, when done properly, involves creating a positive association with the crate. It should be their sanctuary, a place they go willingly. But if a crate is used as a form of punishment, or if a dog is left in it for far longer than is appropriate for their age, size, and temperament, it can become a source of anxiety, fear, and frustration. The den becomes a prison in their mind, and that's something we must avoid. Beyond the physical discomfort, consider the psychological impact. Prolonged confinement in a very small space can lead to what we call barrier frustration or even learned helplessness. The dog may become frantic trying to escape, leading to destructive behavior within the crate or excessive vocalization. Or conversely, they might shut down, becoming listless and depressed. Neither of these states is conducive to a balanced, happy dog. So, what's the alternative if you need to confine your dog for their safety or to protect your home? If a crate is used, ensure it's the right size, large enough for them to stand, turn, and lie down comfortably, but not so large they feel they can use one end as a toilet and the other as a bed. For longer periods, consider a larger dog-proofed area. Chapter 4. The Idle Mind. Why a bored dog spells trouble. The fourth mistake, and one that often leads to a lot of frustration for owners, is leaving your dog without any form of entertainment or mental stimulation. We often focus on their physical needs, food, water, shelter. But their mental needs are just as important for a balanced and happy dog. Dogs are intelligent creatures, they were bred for various tasks, and their minds crave engagement. When a dog is left alone for hours with nothing to do, boredom sets in. And a bored dog will often find their own entertainment, which usually doesn't align with our idea of acceptable behavior. This is when we see destructive chewing of furniture, shoes, or baseboards. It's when nuisance barking or howling can start. It's when they might dig in the carpet or try to escape. These aren't acts of spite. They are symptoms of an understimulated mind and pent-up energy. Providing appropriate toys is crucial. But it's not just about scattering a few old plushies on the floor. Think about toys that truly engage their minds. Puzzle toys, for instance, are fantastic. These are toys where you can hide treats, and your dog has to figure out how to get them out. This mimics their natural foraging instincts and provides a rewarding challenge that can keep them occupied for a good while. It's also a good idea to rotate their toys. If a dog has access to the same toys every single day, they can lose their novelty and appeal. By having a selection of toys and only putting out a few different ones each time you leave, you keep things fresh and interesting for them. Long-lasting, safe chews can also be a great way to keep your dog occupied. Things like natural rubber chew toys designed for power chewers, or specific dental chews that are safe for unsupervised consumption. Always check labels and know your dog's chew style. Chewing is a natural behavior for dogs. It helps relieve stress and keeps their jaws strong and teeth clean. Providing a safe outlet for this is key. It's not about overwhelming them with dozens of toys at once. That can actually be counterproductive. Chapter 5. When Paws Collide. The Risks of Unsupervised Multi-Pet Households. The fifth and final mistake we'll cover today is leaving your dog unsupervised with other pets without careful consideration and preparation. Many of us have multi-pet households, dogs and cats, or multiple dogs. While they may get along wonderfully when you're home to supervise, the dynamic can sometimes change when the pack leader, you, is absent. It's crucial to be aware of the potential risks. Even pets that seem like the best of friends can have disagreements or altercations when left to their own devices. Your presence often acts as a mediating force, setting the tone and reinforcing boundaries. When that presence is removed, underlying tensions or competition for resources can surface. This isn't to say all pets will fight, but the potential is there, and it's our job to mitigate it. Resource guarding is a common trigger for conflict. This could be over food bowls, even if they're empty, favorite toys, a coveted resting spot like the sofa, or even access to a particular area of the house. What might be a minor grumble or a quick correction when you're there to intervene can escalate into a more serious confrontation when they are alone. Play can also escalate. What starts as a fun romp between two dogs can sometimes become too rough or one-sided, especially if there's a significant difference in size, age, or energy levels. Without a human to step in and say, okay, that's enough, one pet could inadvertently injure or overly intimidate the other. This can lead to fear and mistrust between them moving forward. Differences in temperament are also a key factor. So there you have it. 5 crucial mistakes to avoid when leaving your dog alone. We've talked about the importance of securing harmful foods, ensuring constant access to fresh water, providing an appropriately sized and comfortable space, offering mental stimulation to prevent boredom, and carefully managing interactions between multiple pets. By being mindful of these points, you're not just preventing problems, you're actively contributing to your dog's happiness, security, and overall well-being. Remember, a calm and balanced dog is a reflection of a calm, assertive leader who understands and provides for their needs, even in absence. These are the foundations, but every dog and every home is unique. Perhaps you have your own tried-and-true methods for keeping your dog safe and content when they're by themselves. I'd love to hear about them. Please share your experiences and tips in the comments below. Our community learns and grows together, and your insights could help another dog owner create an even better environment for their furry friend. Let's help each other build a world of happy, well-adjusted dogs. Thank you so much for joining me today and for your commitment to understanding and caring for your dogs. I hope you found this information valuable. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more tips for living in harmony with your canine companions. Until next time, stay calm, stay assertive, and cherish that incredible bond you share with your dog.